Briefing on the 2024 U.S. presidential election. 1. The 2024 U.S. presidential election has entered a heated phase, with Republican candidate Donald Trump and Democratic candidate Kamala Harris engaged in fierce competition. 2. Trump is actively courting Amish voters in Pennsylvania and has seen some success. Voter turnout in Amish communities has increased, but experts predict no large-scale shifts. The Trump campaign has also organized outreach efforts targeting the Amish community, such as providing transportation services. 3. Trump announced a 25% tariff on goods imported from Mexico and Canada to curb illegal immigration and drug trafficking into the U.S. However, the president of Mexico stated that this move would provoke retaliation and accused the U.S. of being the source of gun and drug problems. 4. New York City Mayor Adams sparked controversy during an interview on the show Views regarding Trump's election. He attempted to defend Trump but faced skepticism from the host, who suggested that Adams might be seeking Trump's forgiveness. 5. Overall, the 2024 U.S. presidential election remains a fierce political contest, with various factions employing different tactics to influence the outcome. Trump's outreach efforts in the Amish community have yielded some results, but whether this will translate into actual votes remains to be seen. Briefing on November 30, 2024, progress of Trump's transition team. 1. Trump's transition team has refused to sign key transition documents, but the White House maintains a positive outlook. The Trump team has not signed the General Services Administration (GSA) Transition Memorandum of Understanding (MOU), but has signed related memoranda with the White House, allowing Trump's nominees to begin essential preparations, such as deploying transition teams to various departments. The White House stated that, despite disagreeing with Trump's team's decision, it would ensure a smooth transition on January 20, safeguarding the safety and interests of the American people. 2. The Trump team is preparing to nominate key candidates. They plan to appoint Jamieson Greer as U.S. Trade Representative. Greer previously served as Chief of Staff to the current Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer and is expected to play a crucial role in implementing Trump's tariff policies and economic agenda. 3. The Trump team has stated that it will fund the transition independently, without using taxpayer money, and will disclose donor information while refusing foreign contributions. This reflects Trump's commitment to cost-saving and increased transparency. In summary, while there are some obstacles to Trump's transition efforts, the White House remains committed to ensuring a smooth transition and protecting national interests. The key nominees reflect Trump's focus on economic policies, such as strengthening trade protectionism. The entire transition process warrants close attention. Briefing content. The newly appointed Secretary of Health, Dr. Janet Nechavat, has sparked controversy. She advocates for banning social media use among teenagers, arguing that it is harmful to their well-being. However, this view has been questioned, as social media also provides crucial communication and support for teenagers, especially those from sexual minority groups. Dr. Nechavat also holds conservative views on medical issues concerning transgender youth, advocating for psychotherapy rather than medical and surgical interventions. This raises concerns about her ability to provide fair and equitable medical services to all teenagers. Additionally, the article highlights some challenges faced by Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson, including allegations of sexual harassment against his former communications director and difficulties in budget and infrastructure development. These issues underscore the severe impact of political corruption and mismanagement on the city. Overall, these articles reflect some significant issues currently present in American politics and society, warranting attention and further discussion. Briefing on November 30, 2024, Trump's administration's China policy and climate financing goals. Key points. 1. The Trump administration will continue to take a hardline approach to illegal immigration, appointing former Trump administration member Tom Homan as border czar, responsible for leading large-scale deportation efforts. 2. Trump plans to impose a 25% tariff on all goods imported from Mexico and Canada on his first day in office, with an additional 10% tariff on goods imported from China. This will further escalate trade tensions between the U.S. and China. 3. Regarding climate financing, the Paris Agreement Conference of Parties has set a target of providing $30 billion annually for climate financing, but there are many ambiguities and implementation challenges. Developed countries need to significantly increase climate financing through multilateral development banks and also push for reforms in the international financial system. 4. The Paris Agreement Conference of Parties has also established a climate investment target of $130 billion annually, which requires developed countries to provide more public funding and take measures to attract private investment. In summary, the Trump administration will continue to adopt a hardline approach to immigration and China policy, while in climate financing, the international community needs to strengthen cooperation, ensure developed countries fulfill their commitments, and deepen reforms in the international financial system. Briefing. On November 30, 2024, President Biden stated that his administration is working with the FBI to address bomb threats and swatting incidents targeting Congress members and several incoming members of Donald Trump's cabinet this week. Reports indicate that several cabinet nominees and appointees from Trump, including Defense Secretary nominee Pete Hegseth, EPA Administrator nominee Lee Zeldin, and Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, have received bomb threats and swatting attacks. Swatting refers to falsely reporting an emergency to provoke a large-scale police response at a specific address. The FBI stated that it is cooperating with law enforcement agencies to investigate these threats against incoming Trump administration personnel. President Biden has also been briefed and indicated that he will continue to closely monitor the situation. These incidents occur against the backdrop of previous assassination attempts on Trump, highlighting the tense political climate in the U.S. Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson condemned these actions as dangerous and irrational, stating, "This is not the character of America." Overall, these bomb threats and swatting incidents targeting Trump cabinet members further underscore the serious state of the political environment in the U.S., drawing widespread attention and condemnation from various sectors.